Everybody, welcome back to the Consortium of Games. I'm Rob, and this is our Minecraft All the Mods series. If you don't know what All the Mods is, it is a downloadable add-ons for Minecraft that you can get from the Twitch browser. Somebody made this massive mod pack. It's got 290-something mods in it, and there's just a lot of cool stuff. So I've been working to try to build a fishery using the Strainers mod. Well, I wanted the fishery to actually look nice, so I was putting a nice shingled roof on it, which is from the Colonies mod, or Mine Colonies. So when we go ahead and start building those, we found out that there's not enough bricks and can't possibly make enough shingles. So the answer to this is we need to have a brick making factory. Only then we come to the realization that it can be used to cast any ingots, bricks, and etc. So this video is the construction of ingots. Hope you guys like it. So I decided I'm gonna make a factory to produce bricks. It's not gonna be a big ordeal, pretty small one, but it also affords me the opportunity to show you guys how to make the Tinker's Forge. So let's get right onto it. So the forge has to be a minimum of 3x3, 3x3 for your basic dimensions. So what we're going to do though is we're going to make it a little bit larger, that way we can contain more fluid inside of it. So let's go ahead and decide what size we're going to go with. Let's go with a 4x4, which only increases it by 1 in each direction. But that, I think, will be enough. But that does mean we're going to want to make this building at least another block wide. Probably 2. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to try using a trick that, if I remember correct, should be able to automate the Tinker's Forge pretty easily rather early on, using some redstone clocks, hoppers, and chests. This should let us produce bricks really fast. Knock off, you mean? Yeah. All right. And it's daytime again, so let's get back to work. These are what you're going to need. They're seared bricks. Sear bricks are what you use to construct all of the furnace. So sear bricks you're going to get by making grout. Grout's not too bad. Grout is simply made as such. You're going to take 1 block of clay. You're going to take sand above, below, and to the sides, gravel in the 4 corners. And that'll get you 8 blocks of grout. Each one will create 1 seared brick when you put it inside of your furnace, which actually isn't too terrible. Now, the main component... Ah, there's a creeper! Creeper! Evil creepers. Alright, creepers been defeated. Now that we're done with that. So, what was that? What point did I leave off? Oh, okay. So we're going to need several components to get this done. So we're going to go at Tinker's Constructs. And we're going to go on till we get to the Forge components. Did I pass? No, I passed him somewhere. There they are. Okay, so the first component you absolutely have to have is the Smeltery controller. You're just going to need 8 seared brick, and you're going to lay them in a chest pattern. Not that big of a deal. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And there you go. Your Smeltery controller. Alright, next thing you're going to need. You're going to need your... not your drain. You're going to need your tank. Let's see, where is it? To store all your fuel. There it is. So this one's going to require any piece of glass and then bricks surrounding it. So I have this piece of glass here. We will surround it as such. And as you can see, I'm definitely in survival mode as I'm cluttered to heck. Alright, well, we don't want to toss them in there because that's where I'm actually storing metals. It's about the only chest with any level of organization. No other chest has organization, so let's go ahead and just screw up any other one except that one. There we go. That'll work for now. Alright, we have our tank. We have our smeltery controller. Now, you're going to need your drains. Drain number depends on how much you want to be able to do at one time. We're trying to make a little bit of an automated factory, so I'm going to go ahead and take the maximum I can. For a normal one, normal one of these, which is 3 by 3 on each side, that's 3, as you can see. But since we're doing 4s, we're going to want to go ahead and make 8 drains. So as you can see, drains are just on each side with the middle section completely open as such. Alright, and we have 6 drains now. So we've essentially taken care of one level. We're going to need a bunch, though, of our very basic blocks here. Where are they? I know they're here somewhere. Ah, here we go. So that's just 4 bricks, as you can see. So we're going to need to smelt a whole bunch more, though, to finish. One of the other most important components, we're going to need our nice little faucets here. Faucets go on the end of your drains to pour into either casting tables or casting basins. And I don't have enough cedar brick. I may actually run into a shortage on grout. Well, if I do, ladies and gentlemen, we will cut for a minute and I will go grab the necessary materials because I play in survival mode. We have enough to build our first level. Well, sorry, our second level. We've already built the base. So we have our 4x4 block pad. This is the base of the furnace. You don't actually need to build corners when you go ahead and start building the walls. So let's go ahead and start laying these down. And you're about to see the furnace come to life. This can be all the way up to an 11 by 11 system, so keep that in mind. Alright, now we drop down a tank in the corner, and boom! And you know it works because the little fire particles only happen if it's working. So you would not get that if it was not working. Okay. Now, this will be removed when we start doing our automation, but I need to pop up here at least. Now we're going to go ahead and take our drains up. There should be one more. Did I not do it? I guess I didn't do it. Either way. As you can see, this is now facing the right way. We want the little holes facing outward. Those are ones you can pour from. You do not want the big hole on the outside. That will not work. So let's lay down these 4 here. We'll go down to the other side. And lay down the 3 we have, but we really need the last one. Although we can even pour out of the back since we don't have that going. But we really don't need to worry about that. Honestly, I've probably gone a little overboard with possible production even. I could also knock this off and put the drains down 1 level, but I didn't choose to do that. Because you're going to need more space anyways, because this is just too confined and cramped. The 3 height even, honestly, doesn't get you a whole lot of space. As you can see, I filled these pretty fast. It's one of the reasons I moved this over. The clay really filled it up. But either way, so we're going to want to start worrying about how do we automate these? Well, the answer is redstone clocks. But I won't be able to show you until we get at least 3 blocks high on the furnace. But you do have an operating furnace at that point. Layer on top of it. There we go. Whoops, didn't want to do that down. There we go. And each time you add a level to the furnace, you increase its capacity. It's the same as increasing the floor dimension. Alrighty, so we're going to need 4, 8, 9. Alright, next we put our faucets on so we can pour. Now, theoretically, the redstone clock with a lever on it will act as an automated switch for us. Okay. We are going to need some magma. That is unfortunately going to take me a minute, guys, because it's kind of... Alright, it's kind of deep in the mines. It'll take me a minute to come back with that. So, why don't y'all go get yourself a snack, maybe a drink, and I'll be right back with some magma. And so we have magma to do that. Alright, we've maxed it now. We are good to go as far as power goes. Let's go ahead and get some clay in here. But I want to make sure that a hopper is going to work on this. So here we go. Shift click and the hopper does face into it. That's a good sign. We're going to go ahead and take a stack of clay and see if it funnels in. It does funnel in. We are golden. So we can now put a large input into our beautiful smeltery. We should be able to stick some more storage there and then just pipe more of it in, which is great for us. And we'll be able to automate this better as I get more industrial craft stuff and Tinker's construct stuff. Well, actually not really them. Probably immersive engineering will be the primary component to it all. I'm noticing how cluttered my map is with those deaths. I should probably dismiss them all. But hey, I'm just being honest with you guys. Nobody needs to think I'm good at this. I die often. Alright, so we place our casting table and drawing. This will be how we set up whatever we're going to cast. Next, we're going to need to put... Actually, I think we're going to put the box for our chest first. So we can click to the side of the chest. Now that I say it. Boom. Alright, now let's go ahead and go get an ingot cast and see if this works the way I understood it to. I certainly hope so, otherwise this is going to be really sad. dries. And there it is. We have automated it. Oh, yes. Yes, we have. So now we are getting our bricks, which is totally awesome. We have built a brick manufacturing facility, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, we're gonna need some more casts. There are 3 ingot casts in total, I believe. Yeah, one's active over there. There's 2, 3. We're gonna need at least 3 more. So how do we get these? That's actually not a big deal. Go ahead and lay down an ingot in each one of the trays. Now you're gonna need the material you have to use, which is molten aluminum brass. That's what you make all your casts out of. You can also make them out of gold, but I found gold to be harder to find. And there's 3 more ingot casts. So then we go over here, lay it down, and there we go. Over here, lay them down. There we go. Over here, lay them down. There we go. As you guys can see, we now have 6 bars at a time being poured. Just look at the output. It's great. We now have a brick factory. This is utterly awesome. Here. So as you can all see, we have completed ingots. So we've got our 6 casting tables, able to pump about 6 ingots at a time. You could theoretically get this up to 8. You'd have to move these to the corners and cast here and here. This one to this corner, cast here and here, and you have to move the hopper into the front. You'd have to cast here and here, here and here, and then leave those where they are. And that would actually up you to 10 ingots. But I'm not going to do that. I like it the way it is. I honestly don't think that we can smelt fast enough to keep up with the ingot production anyways. And I think it's amazing. I think it turned out really nice. We got our awesome windows over here and over there. It fits with the aesthetic of it being a small industrial facility. And we got our nice, awesome lanterns. So I just want to thank everybody for sticking around with me and building this factory. I think it was really awesome. Ingots is really cool, and I could not be happier. If you had fun, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. and leave a comment. I will try to get back to everybody. Probably not a problem. And yeah, see you guys next time on the Consortium of Game. Did you click the button yet? Click that button. Okay.